Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and we are back with the next part, I believe, 9 or 10 of the PlayStation 2 collection. Today you're going to see a lot of racing games here today, and possibly tomorrow there'll be even more. There are so many racing games on the PlayStation 2, it's unbelievable. I used to love racing games growing up, I loved cars growing up. Ironically, nowadays, I don't really play that many racing games. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that I tried out that Alchemist Castle game yesterday. Didn't like it one bit, so I gave up with it. And I started playing the Shaq Fu Legend Reborn game, and it's much better than the original, I will say. Gonna finish that off after this video, but let's get started with the Smuggler's Run games by Rockstar. These are sort of like I'd say semi-open world games where you basically have to like drop, you pick up packages and you have to drop them over, and there's action to them. I played a tiny bit of the first one. They're okay, kind of a obscure Rockstar title. I wouldn't say they're the best games, but they're not the worst in the library of racing games. But yeah, this is one series that Rockstar kind of probably won't bring back. Then we have a couple of the Monster Jam games and Maximum Impact. I believe there is a new one that's just released not long ago, the Steel Titans 2. These games are actually pretty fun, you know, just over the top monster truck games, action, destruction, what you expect from a monster truck game. But these are pretty cool games actually, made by, it's weird because this one's made by Activision and the Maximum Impact was made by Ubisoft and Marvel. Yeah, it's got Marvel, you've got the Spider-Man truck there. So I wonder why they switched developer or publisher, whatever you call them, halfway through. I'm not too sure why they did that. I don't know who does the new ones. I think it's Activision still. Then we have Roadkill. Roadkill. Another sort of I believe this is like a Twisted Metal clone, if you like, vehicle combat game by Midway. And then we have World Destruction League Thunder Tanks, another vehicle combat game, sort of tanks and things. Then we have a Play It Pinball. It's just called Pinball, but on the spine it's called Play It Pinball. Just a few pinball tables. Got to love a bit of pinball every so often. Then we have UFC Throwdown, made by Ubisoft before the UFC went to the made by Crave as well, before UFC went over to EA. Then we have some rally games. We have Pro Rally 2002 by Ubisoft. I love some rally games. I used to love V-Rally and Colin McRae Rally growing up back on the PlayStation 1. If I play a racing game, rally games are often the go-to ones for me. We have Master Rally with an E at the end. Yeah. And we have Richard Burns Rally. It's more of a simulated one. Some of these rally games are really good with their controls and their weather physics and all that. World Rally Extreme 2 and World Rally Extreme 3. World Rally Championships, 3 and 2. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I have the first one, but I think the first one might have been our PS1 game. I don't know if there's a normal version of 2 or we only got the extreme version. Let me know in the comments below if there was a normal version of 2 and I'm missing the variant. Then we have the Colin McRae games, 4 and 3, sorry. The original on the PlayStation 1. Again, really, really good games made by Codemasters. A lot of people are asking Codemasters to bring back the Colin McRae rally games. I guess you could say Dirt is the modern day version of that. We have V-Rally 3. The 4th one was released on the PS4 last couple of years ago. Yeah. And we have Shocks Rally Invented. Or Shokes, I think it's pronounced Shocks. Another extreme rally game there. Another obscure one, Motor Siege Warriors of Prime Time. I think it's more of a futuristic racing game. Like Wipeout or something. Then we have Reckless, the Yakuza missions by Activision. I believe it's got nothing to do with the Yakuza games. It's just got the word Yakuza in there. Then we have a couple of the Hot Wheels games. We have World Race, Beat That, and Stunt Track Challenge. These games are actually pretty awesome games back in the day. I believe there was a new Hot Wheels game that released not too long ago as well. I believe these were THQ, Activision, and the original was also THQ. But yeah, these are really fun games, often very arcadey, have some stunt modes and things, over the top cars and tracks. Auto Modelista, a game by Capcom with cel shaded graphics. This game was meant to be really awesome, but unfortunately this is one of those games that, you know, you want it to be awesome, but it just doesn't go beyond more than what it was. Other than the cel shaded graphics, it didn't really have much going for it, unfortunately, is what I hear. Then we have the Micro Machines games. We have the Atari one and the much better V4 by Codemasters. I love the Micro Machines games. I think V3 was my favourite on PlayStation 1. There was one released on the PS4 and Xbox One World Tour. But I'd love to see a Micro Machines collection with V1 to 4 on there. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Then we have the Burnout series. We have Burnout 1, 2, 3, and Dominator. I think I'm missing... I think this is all of them, but I might be missing one. These games are excellent arcade racing. The second and third one are often considered to be the best in the series. I think Dominator was actually originally a PSP game. I am missing one, I believe. Burnout Maximum Carnage? Maybe? I can't remember what it's called. Let me know in the comments below which one I'm missing. I know I'm missing one. And we have Rally Fusion, originally released on the PlayStation 1 as Race of Champions. Very challenging game, actually. This is a very challenging racing game. And then Rally Championship by SCI Entertainment. Again, Mud, Sweat and Gears. Then we have two variants of Wild Wild Racing. This one was released by Rage and this one was released by Explosive. They are the same game. As you can see, they're pretty much the same game, but why there's different variants. Maybe let me know in the comments below why there's two different variants. Maybe they lost the license or something, and if that's so, which one was the original, which one was the later release, and is one variant a bit more rarer than the other? I'd like to know. And we have Ridge Racer 5, part of the Sony licensed racing games. These were classics back in the day. And we have Downforce, Speed, Danger, Adrenaline by Titus. Sort of IndyCar fast-paced racing game. And we have Kart Championship. I always get this one mixed up. Kart Fury Championship Racing by Midway. This is a really fun arcade racer, but it's very challenging to get first place. But it is a pretty fun, over-the-top racing game. Then we have the Mashed series, Fully Loaded and Drive to Survive, although this one's just called Mashed. These games are basically like Micro Machines, clones with, you know, that sort of thing, top-down, like RC Pro-Am or something. Again, pretty cool games. Then we have Groove Rider Slot Car Racing. I've always wanted to try this one out because I want to know how it works. Also known as Scale Electric here in the UK. Then we have Rumble Racing. Another obscure title by EA, actually. Then we have Penny Racers, originally released on the Nintendo 64. part of the Road Trip series by Takara. Really fun games these are, lots of upgrades and things you can do. And then we have Gadget Racers, also part of the Road Trip games with upgrades and things. I believe there was also one that I'm missing called Choro Q, but I think Choro Q is the Japanese or US version of Gadget Racers. Then we have Beach King Stunt Racer, beach themed racing game. And we have the Crazy Frog Racing games. The only thing that I like about these games is it has some pretty good music to it, if you like the Crazy Frog music back in the day, but other than that, nothing special. We have Crashed Nitro Kart. This kind of got a release on the PS4 as Crash Team Racing, the newer one, but I think that kind of combined both games into this. But yeah, this is still pretty awesome as Crash Team Racing. It's still pretty much the same game. And we have RC Revenge Pro. Loved this game growing up. RC racing game. Some pretty cool level design, and you could also make your own levels on these games. Then we have IndyCar Series and IndyCar Series 2005. I don't know if there was any later releases. Then we have some Formula 1 games. We have the Formula 1 Championship Season 2000 by EA. Got to be careful with the Formula 1 game because some of them are released by EA, some of them are released by Sony, like Formula 1 2003, the limited edition pack comes with a bonus DVD here, but I'm not entirely sure if they released this as a normal variant or what. Let me know in the comments below. This is the Sony one. And then we have the Sony Formula 1 2003. And the Formula 1 04. This was by Studio Liverpool. I'm not entirely sure if this is the Sony or... yeah, I think Sony one. 2005. The Sony version. We have Paris Dakar Rally by Acclaim. I used to love watching the videos of this back in the day. The actual Dakar Rally. And Dakar 2. I believe there's one on the PlayStation 4 as well. And we have Ford Off-Road, or just known as Off-Road, but with Land Rover and Ford. And we have 4x4 Evolution. And then last one we have here is Dirt Track Devils. Yeah, so pretty much all racing games here today. Just goes to show that, you know, the PlayStation 2 didn't have a lack of racing games. So if you're into racing games, just let you know the PlayStation 2 has hundreds. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and of course comment below. Let me know if there's any racing games here you grew up with. Definitely some classics here and some hidden gem, definitely for sure, and some pretty awesome games, I'm sure. And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. As always, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and the Twitch at the Mad Kiger. I might stream at some point later this week. I'm gonna watch some Star Wars Clone Wars tonight. Last night I started watching AEW. I finally got the Fight app and AEW Plus. So it's been a long time since I know it came out like 2019, but got to say that I know it's only 70 episodes, so it's not the hardest show to catch up with. But I really enjoyed it actually. First episode was very good. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.